Hi, I'm Lesley Everett, personal branding and brand management coach and consultant. I've put together a series of a few short videos that might help you position your personal brand and build your personal brand right now in a time of perhaps more remote working than we're used to. So I've picked on some core elements of my walking tall personal brand methodology to help you with that right now. And this particular video is about how you might raise your visibility when it might be tough with remote and home working. The first thing to remember is that we need to manage our career more like an entrepreneur than ever before. And our visibility, our own PR, our own marketing is crucial. Not easy to do, especially if you're a bit introverted. How do you go about doing that? So here are some things that I wanted to share with you, first of all. Thinking about how you might be able to reach out to clients is a key thing. And I think the most important thing right now is having a plan, having some sort of strategy. And I'm finding a lot of my clients, particularly small business owners as well, are finding it difficult to have a structure to their day. And having a plan certainly helps me if I can just tick off a list of a few things every day. So having a visibility plan is helpful. So thinking about who should be on that plan, who do you need to keep your visibility up with, internally and externally with clients? What are your goals? And we can base the visibility plan on a career goal or a business development goal. Think about what that goal actually is and who do you need to be visible with to reach that goal. That will give you some structure to build your visibility plan. And then you need to look at how am I going to be visible with those people. And right now it's perhaps a little trickier in some ways than it has been, but actually I do see this as a time of opportunity as well. There's never been a time before when we can reach out to people, whether that's a colleague or a customer or a client, just to check in and see how they are, and maybe offer a little bit of information that might be helpful to them, something about trends in your area of expertise, a link to a video they might find helpful. Never before have we been able to reach out to clients for no other particular reason than just checking in, rather than having a sales agenda as it might be in some roles. So use that and think about how can you be visible and make it about them. I talked before about making people feel good and then they talk about you, your reputation builds, you become memorable. So think about what is it about them that's relevant right now? What could they be going through? What might be helpful to them right now? Are you a great listening ear, for example? Is there something that you have an expertise or an interest in? Maybe it's wine tasting or food or whatever it might be, that you might just say, hey, here's a recipe I tried last week, thought you might enjoy it. People value these things, and we've never had an opportunity quite like this before to do that. One of the things I'm using right now a lot is an app called TouchNote, which is a fantastic app on the phone. I've been using it for a number of years, but right now I'm using it more. And it's gives you the ability to take a photograph and then send it as a greetings card or as a postcard anywhere in the world with your own message. Reaches anywhere in about 2 to 3 days. So a great thing to do to make it personal to that person and write a note on the back. Great thing to get through the mail right now when we're bombarded with videos and webinars and Zoom calls, and just something through the mail is just something a little bit different. Think about maybe what you can volunteer for. Great way to embrace another part of your brand, something you've wanted to do. Is there an opportunity to do some volunteering? Adds another dimension to your brand, gives people some more knowledge about what's important to you in life. All of these things are important. And going back to the business side of things, is there a short synopsis you can write up for somebody on a project you worked on recently, or something you found really useful when using Zoom or some technology you've not been able to use before because of this particular situation we're in? Anything you think might be useful to other people. And as leaders, I would say, and I'd never thought I'd say this, is over-communicate. Be visible with your team, do one-on-ones, communicate every day, even if it's for just 10 minutes, but keep that visibility level up. Social media as well is a great way to just raise our visibility. And I talked before about discovering what your expertise is, your expert insights. And if you can hang off from this, all your social media posts, certainly on LinkedIn, which is the professional social media site, think about articles that you can write or posts you can write or share that has a comment from yourself that is relevant to your area of expertise, your take on something. Be aware of how you can really embrace that expertise that you have with your social media posts and the comments you add to them. So really, in a nutshell, visibility is absolutely key. You might think it's not as easy right now, but actually it is. We've got access to video and Zoom more than ever. We have the license to maybe over communicate, to give people stuff that we haven't given them before, to check in with clients, to check in with colleagues like never before. So use it. It's a great way to add another dimension to your brand. And next time we're going to be looking at your LinkedIn profile. Never has that been more important, to just get your expertise out there, your brand out there, and I'm going to be covering that and all the core elements of that next time. See you then.